In this demo, we will see how we can bootstrap both the entity's structure and their data from an Excel file in OutSystems Developer Cloud or ODC. We have this Excel file that contains some information provided by the sales department. This Excel file contains two sheets, products and categories. Each one of those has a few rows and columns that contain the data we want to import. For the products, we have their name, a description, and price. If we switch over to the categories sheet, we see what information we have available. In this case, we have just one column with the category name. Let's close the Excel file and switch over to ODC Studio. To bootstrap both the entities and their data, we need to be on the Data tab. Right-click the database item under the Entities folder. Then, select Import New Entities from Excel. Select the Excel file you want to import. At this point, ODC Studio will analyze the Excel file, and in this case, the two sheets were detected. Clicking Import will create the entity's structure and the logic that will bootstrap the data in the rows. Expanding the product and category entities will reveal their attributes. As we can see, in both entities an ID was created. This identifier is what will uniquely identify each category and product. The product entity has been created with 3 attributes matching the existing columns in the Excel file. For instance, the price was created with the data type currency. As for the description attribute, it is set as text with a length of 250 characters and is non-mandatory, since not all rows were filled in. Clicking the one-click Publish button will upload, compile, and deploy the app. This will create the entities in the database, and after successfully deploying the app, the data will be bootstrapped into those entities. Under the Events tab, the Timers folder contains the categories and products timers. These were created automatically by ODC Studio. In ODC, a timer is a background job that runs at a predefined schedule. In this case, as we can see in its properties, it will execute whenever this app is published. Double-clicking the timer will reveal the logic associated to it. Without going into much detail, the logic flow will simply verify if the entity already contains any data. After that, if no data exists, it will load the Excel file and for each row, create the corresponding product in the database. The timer for the categories is similar to this one. Let us return to the Data tab and preview the entity's data. And now for the category entity. The background jobs, that is, the timers, have been executed and the data was successfully inserted into the database tables.